Good morning, this is Kasturi Day. Today I am going to discuss the sources of electricity of the Electricity and Magnetism chapter, class 7 ICSE syllabus. Okay, so in my last video I discussed the sources of electricity, just told you about the points which are the sources of electricity, like the electric cell and battery, the mains, the generator and the solar cells. Okay, so first let us start with the electric cell. Electric cell is a portable source of electricity that produces a very small amount of electricity. Okay, it is a portable source of electricity. It can be transported. Portable means it can be transported from one place to another very easily. So it's a portable source of electricity that produces a very small amount of electricity. Okay, it converts chemical energy into electrical energy, and it is used to run small devices like alarm clocks, torches, calculators, toys, etc. And now electric cell are of two types. They can be primary or secondary. Okay, so primary cells can be used only once. Okay, they can be used only once, and the chemicals which are used in the primary cell, they are used up completely once they are used. Okay, and then the cells become dead and they cannot be reused after that. Okay, primary cell can be simple dry cells. Okay, like that can be used in torches, transistors, radios, clocks, wristwatches, calculators, TV remotes. These are all simple dry cells which are nothing but primary cells, and they are called dry cells because the chemicals which are stored in it are not in the liquid form. They are in the form of thick pastes. That's why they are known as dry cells. Okay, now primary cells can be of three types: voltaic cell, Leclanche cells and Daniell cells. But these three types of cells, these voltaic cells, Leclanche cells and Daniell cells, these are all the cells are not dry cells. They have a chemical which are in liquid form. But simple dry cells, they are also primary cell, but they have the chemical which is inside the simple dry cell, they are in the form of thick paste and not in the liquid form. Okay. Then we come to battery. Okay, so what is battery? Battery is a combination of more than one electric cell to produce a larger amount of current. Okay, it's a combination of more than one electric cell. When they are kept in series or in parallel, they form a battery. Okay, they produce a larger amount of electricity, current. Like torch lights usually contain two or more cells in the form of a battery. Now secondary cells. Secondary cells can be they can be called as storage cells or accumulators. Okay, they can be lead acid battery or accumulator or dry batteries. Okay, these storage cells, they can be recharged by passing electric current through them for some time. These secondary cells, why they are called secondary? Because they can be reused, whereas in the primary cells they were not reused. But in secondary cells or storage cells or accumulators, they can be recharged by passing electric current through them for some time, and they reverse the chemical reactions. The chemical reactions which are inside the secondary cells, which inside the cell, they can be reversed inside the cells, and the original chemicals can be restored. That's why they are known as secondary cells. Okay, they can be as they can be resourced, they can be called also storage cells. Now there are two types I told you: lead acid battery or accumulator, or dry batteries. So lead acid batteries, they are used in vehicles or inverters, whereas dry batteries are used in cell phones, electronic cameras, other portable devices. Now secondary cells, lead acid batteries, they consist of several secondary cells connected together. These lead acid battery or accumulators, they have they consist of several secondary cells connected together, and each cell, they have a plate of lead and a plate of lead oxide. Okay, one act as cathode and another act as anode. The plate of lead and plate of lead oxide, they all are dipped in a electrolyte known as acid solution. The acid solution is the electrolyte in which the plate of lead and plate of lead oxide is dipped in. Okay. Now we come to the mains. The mains is the thing that when we get electricity which is produced by generator at the power station, which is generated at the power station, they're used to run fans, big appliances like fan, refrigerator, heater, etc. in our homes and machines in the factories. They all come, these current is coming from the mains. This is the cells or batteries not used for this purpose. Okay. As they cannot provide as much electricity which these gadgets need. They need a large amount of energy which is not possible to be generated from the cells or batteries. So they need a lot of energy, lot of electricity is required for this to run these appliances, and which is generated by the generators at the power stations. Now, electricity which is produced from this main is first high voltage, and then they are carried by the cables or wires to the cities at distant places. That, like when they are produced in the power station, they have a very high voltage. Okay, and they are carried by cables or wires to the cities at distant places through transformers to decrease the voltage up to 220 volts. Okay, and they come to the electric poles in the various localities. From there, they come to the main boards of the houses where electric meter is fixed, and from there they are carried to the rooms, different rooms in our houses through electric wires. Okay, so first they are generated in the power station, which is a very high voltage. From there, they are carried by the wires to the different cities. And from there, to the cities transformers. From there, their voltage is decreased to up to 220 volts. Okay, and from there, they come to by the electric poles, they come to different localities. And from there, the main board of our houses. Then again, there is an electric meter which is attached to the main board. And from there, they come to different rooms of our houses. Okay. Now we come to the generator. Generator is also a means of means to obtain electricity during either shortage of electric supply or an electric failure. Okay. Now there is also the mechanical energy which is get converted into electrical energy and then it is come to our use. Then it is used for operating the different appliances in our houses. Then the solar cells. The sunlight energy is here. The sunlight energy is converted to electrical energy, which provides electricity just like the dry cells. Okay, and it is used as a source of electricity in many satellites. Okay. Now I stop here. I'll continue with the next portion, next of the remaining chapter, or the next portion of the chapter in the next video. Okay, please go through this. If you have any doubt or if you have any suggestions, you can always write in the comment box. If you like the video, press the like button. And if you are a new viewer to my channel or not subscribed yet, please do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. Thank you.